You always get that shape with that lowish arm.
Yeah, that's for sure. He'll get the outward movement with this action. And what has impressed me with this baller, right from slinger, should I say,
His kick-taking option for the Galle Gladiators, and the batsman in form.
A little bit of swing. What's also significant about Tushara is the length that he bowls. It's on that good to full length side. So it challenges the defense of the batsman.
Interested to see where Avishka Fernando puts his leg. He puts it away from the ball so that he can access the ball with the back. Nuwan Tushara very good at bowling those foolish Yorkers. So what he's doing is the batsman at the moment. Let's see how Charles approaches it. But Avishka Fernando is aware of that and making sure he doesn't get the foot in the way. That's the early threat of Nuwan Tushara.
Bit of movement there. Encouraging signs for Galle Gladiators.
Charles, of course, on the other hand, doesn't move his feet as much. First ball of Nuwan Tushara is over. Making sure he's just in position so he can play the stumps, but it was wider. His hands did follow the ball a bit, but he's setting himself up for the real threat of this man. Fortunes have changed for the Galle Gladiators after this man came into the team. He's been brilliant. Great foil for Mohammad Amir.
Push through the offside. Just opened the blade. Didn't try to overhit it. And it will go for 4. My 11 circle champion shot.
Well, that's what the coaches tell you once you're looking to deal with outswingers. Back and across, try and hit the ball straight. That's what he did. Covered the stumps, and from there on, the length helped him. Just timed the ball. He is in a belligerent mood. Johnson Charles.
70-yard boundaries all round like we've had throughout the tournament.
I just want to get the length a little bit fuller to Johnson Charles. Not a very good driver of the cricket ball. That's too full, too wide as well.
Couple of balls back. This is perfect timing. Johnson Charles is all about base and then hands. Foot doesn't go too far forward. Able to hit on the arm. Not looking to muscle it. None of the shots today have been those powerful shots that we expect from Charles. It's been good batting, just timing that ball.
What we've seen from him in the tournament, he takes a little bit of time to get going. Not the highest of strike rates for him so far in the tournament, 130. Previous to this match, 108 runs. He'll be pleased with this shot. Another calculated stroke, straight down the ground. He's using the vertical bat.
Yeah, if the batsman is not showing nerves to you and batting confidently in a T20 format, bowlers tend to experiment a lot. And that's where you get penalized. Another my 11th circle champion shot.
You go fuller, you get or give the ball more opportunity to swing. It's not happening as much for Nuwan Tushara. This is the time that Galle Gladiators have always been on top, searching for wickets. Both bowlers going for a few runs.
Last delivery. Will he go searching for that length again? Goes full, gets clipped. And 4 more to end the over. Another expensive one. My 11 circle.
JS Digit 4G पाकिस्तान का स्मार्टफोन अब डिफेंडर, क्लासिक और एलीट मॉडल्स में JS दुनिया को बता दो. Do the do.
टाइगर एनर्जी बिस्किट्स जो दे 20% आयरन और जिंक की ग़िज़ाइयत.
नया 10 वाला टाइगर
जो दे एनर्जी का डबल डोज.
टाइगर एनर्जी बिस्किट्स, एनर्जी भरा डोज हर रोज.
न्यू काला कोला आंवला हेयर ऑयल. इसमें है खालिस आंवला. घने बाल, काला कोला आंवला का कमाल.
Just for men for hair and beard. पाएं अपना नेचुरल लुकिंग कलर सिर्फ 5 मिनट में।
iBase International.
Bowling change. One of the new finds of this tournament, Dhananjay Lakshan.
10 wickets is his name. Majority of those wickets coming in the middle overs and in the death phase of the innings. Recent times he's been given 1 or 2 overs in the power play. Here he is, very early in the innings with the ball. Clipped away immediately on the charge, as we've often seen with Avishka Fernando, using his feet and going straight down the ground.
Amazing stroke, that one. Usage of feet, a shimmy down the pitch. He just bended his right knee to be able to get underneath the ball, to hit the ball in the air. And first 6.
Pressure on the bowler. Avishka Fernando knows Dhananjay Lakshan. He bowls lots of slower balls, starts with a slow one and pays the price.
That's the line you've got to bowl to Avishka Fernando. I looked at the times when he failed as a batsman. Many of the deliveries that got him out were outside the off stump, not straight in line with him. These are his dismissals. Take a look at the length of the deliveries and the line as well. Outside the line of the stumps. So you can't bowl him too close. You've got to get the ball a little bit wider outside the off stump if you want to get his wicket early in the innings. That's too easy for him.
But well played, because mid-on's down now. Square leg and mid-on are the 2 fielders that the Ball Gladiators have on the boundary.
And I think he knows his weakness. If you have a look at the last delivery, again, he moved towards the off stump to cover the line and hit the ball towards mid-on. He's a thinking batsman. There you go.
Nicely controlled. His call was for 2, but good work in the deep.
Thinking on his feet, making the adjustment. Johnson Charles this time around.
Nicely fielded. In the covers. Dimensions. We're in the center of the square, more or less. Plenty of room, but to maintain that 64-meter, 70-yard boundaries right throughout.
On the leg side. And the reason why I was keen to talk about Avishka Fernando is because the last time or the couple of occasions that these 2 teams played, he picked up the Man of the Match awards on both occasions. Chasing, scoring 92 in the first encounter, and then 84 Man of the Match innings again, chasing, winning for his side. So Gaul will want to see the back of him.
And it's very important for Ball Gladiators captain Manuka Rajapaksha to keep calm. That's what happens in the finals. The opposition gets a good start, but like I said, he has to keep his calm. He shouldn't allow the cracks to appear in the resolve. He has to keep on reminding his bowlers what's required. We have seen so many times in a T20 game the pendulum swing. So he has to keep on plugging away.
No third man, no fine leg. A deep wicket in place with a long on. 2 fielders out. Produces a short of a leg delivery. And it's a dot one.
फास्ट केबल से जगमगाए हर खेल का मैदान, परफॉर्मेंस शानदार, रियल क्वालिटी की पहचान, तारों से सितारों तक, फास्ट केबल्स।
लंबी बैटरी से सब खुश। रेडमी होता तो ये ना होता। रेडमी 9C Xiaomi।
मशीन एक्सपर्ट निकाल सकता है जरा सी एक धुलाई है।
नए एरियल में है पावरफुल एंटी बैक फॉर्मूला जो करे 99.9% जरासीम का सफाया भी।
Hila fresher, now new and fresher.
Change and ends.
Yeah, right decision. You need a wicket. I'm surprised he was taken off after 1 over, but it's not gone to plan with the other bowlers, so you've got to go to your man. Change of ends.
That was a straighter line. In his first over, he had 2 slips in place, and then for Johnson Charles, just a solitary slip. And here again, that was when the ball took the outside edge of Johnson Charles' bat and went in that second slip area. This is before match 14. These are his lengths. You can see he's spraying the ball outside the off stump, inconsistent. Lofted drive. Goes into the boundary for 4. No risk in taking that shot straight with the vertical bat yet again.
The first ball was a slower ball. Avishka Fernando was through the shot early. But he picked the length and he was going to play through the line, and that's been his strength. Got it very, very high. He ran his fingers over, didn't he?
And he's not aiming to play the ball through covers. He has pre-decided that he's going to hit everything between mid-off and mid-on. There seems to be Bhanuka and Mohammad Amir are coordinating well. In the first over, there was no swing. There was no movement for Mohammad Amir. And he should have gone to the captain and said, let me try from the other end if there is any swing for me. We need a wicket, so we have to keep on trying.
Well, no swing on offer. Maybe you had Mohammad Amir or Johnson Charles in your My 11 fantasy team for this match. Remember, you can download the app. Mohammad Amir, as I mentioned before, 14 when he picked up 5 for 26, and look at the blue dots afterwards, the control in lengths. That is exactly why he's been so successful.
See, there is one difference in Amir's attitude, because the ball is not doing anything for him. He's forgotten to use that short pitch delivery, which was very effective.
Couple of balls back, should have done better really, Ehsan Ali. But this over's been full of slower deliveries from Mohammad Amir. He thought he'd got it, but then I think I clapped too early things, Mohammad Amir.
Fast bowlers, they do need somebody to blame.
In that first semi-final match, we saw a lot of swing extracted by Mohammad Amir. 1.3 degrees of swing in that game. And beyond that game, we've just averaged 0.8 in terms of swing. And when it doesn't swing, he has to rely more on his control, you would think. His short delivery and his slower delivery as well.
Actually, I want him to try a short pitch delivery. He hasn't.
Not with this field though, because he's got square leg and deep mid wicket. He's looking at bowling lots of slower balls. 4 slower balls in the over already.
Hello, there is deep square leg as well.
Tickled away. Little risk in this stroke. They're doing a wonderful job, the Jaffna Stallions, building a great opening partnership. 42, a boundary to end the over.
आज हम जानेंगे कि यूथ को बैंक अकाउंट से क्या चाहिए।
बस कैश ना कैरी करना पड़े।
फिलहाल तो इंटर्नशिप चाहिए। एलाई बैंक लाया एलाइड यूथ अकाउंट, जिससे मिले वीजा डेबिट कार्ड, कॉर्पोरेट इंटर्नशिप अपॉर्चुनिटी और भी बहुत कुछ।
एलाइड यूथ अकाउंट, यूथ के दिल की आवाज।
हम लड़कियों को फेस फ्रेश होना चाहिए।
फेस फ्रेश ब्यूटी क्रीम।
जो फेस फ्रेश वही ब्यूटीफुल। फेस फ्रेश।
तवानाई से भरपूर मजेदार दूध रूह अफ़ज़ा 225 मिलीलीटर टेट्रा पैक में दस्तयाब है।
अली
जी पापा,
बहन को इवनिंग क्लास के लिए छोड़ा। और सुनो, हमार के अबू को सलाम देना। शुभ नूडल्स का छोटू पैक सिर्फ 20 रुपए में।
But he's the reason for the turnaround. Not for me, I would have liked Klassik Malinga to be here, to be in a part of this, maybe ready to even play the second half of the tournament. He worked himself into it. But I must also say, Moin Khan, Upul Chandan are very passionate, and the work they've been doing has been incredible. So a lot of credit should go to them in helping these Global Gladiators to find their mojo once again.
Nice change in pace. Well, they've been on a winning streak last 4 matches from Gold Gladiators, producing 3 wins. They should have the right confidence going into this final. In fact, their team form is better than the Jaffna Stallions.
Well, this innings has the momentum, also the wings. 43. Just over 4 overs. A great start in a final. Yeah, we've spoken about how good Gold Gladiators been after those defeats. They went back to the drawing board, assessed their weaknesses and their strengths, and started to rely on their strengths. And we talk about Jaffna, and I was having a word with the owner of Jaffna Stallions franchise, and I said we should be able to win the game easily. And he said, no, I'm not sure about the batting. And then I had a word with him. I said, ask your batsman to go out with a mindset. What the bowler is going to give you, initially take that. If the bowler is not giving you anything, then try and improvise. But always think of getting 150 runs to start with. And if the situation enhances, then go for another 15 or 20 runs. So far, it's been good.
Cross seams, short delivery from Lakshan. Slow one, picked up. And what a catch! Dear oh dear, I thought this was going into the boundary line. Gunatilaka diving across, taking a spectacular catch to get rid of Johnson Charles.
It was not going their way. You need something like this. You need a moment of brilliance. Right throughout the tournament, Danushka Gunatilaka has done it with the bat. But watch this. He's done it in the field, out of nowhere. He's sprinting across right now and he dives. That was hit hard. You can watch that again and again. Dhananjay Lakshan picks up the breakthrough with that slower delivery. The dangerous looking Johnson Charles is out. He was going.
लो सूख गए था, अब कोई नहीं निकालता। जो कोई नहीं कर सकता वही तो चैंपियन करता है। नया बेहतर सर्फ एक्सेल, इसकी स्टेन लिफ्टर टेक्नोलॉजी कपड़ों की तह में जाके सब सूखे दाग भी खींच निकाले। नया सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों का चैंपियन। सर्फ का 10 अब दे 10% ज्यादा पाउडर।
आज हम जानेंगे कि यूथ को बैंक अकाउंट से क्या चाहिए।
मुझे चाहिए फ्री इंटरनेट बैंकिंग, किसी को भी पे करना आसान हो।
एक्सीडेंटल इंश्योरेंस होनी चाहिए। Allied Bank लाया Allied Youth Account, जिससे मिले फ्री IABL डिजिटल बैंकिंग, ANE1 फंड ट्रांसफर फैसिलिटी, फ्री एक्सीडेंटल इंश्योरेंस और भी बहुत कुछ।
Allied Youth Account, यूथ के दिल की आवाज।
20% off on Jazz Weekly Super Plus. अब सिर्फ 240 रुपए में। मिलाओ स्टार 505 हैश, दुनिया को बचा दो।
मशीन एक्सपर्ट निकाले सख्त ताकत, जरा सी सिर्फ 1 जुलाई को। नए एरियल में है पावरफुल एंटी बैक फॉर्मूला जो करे 99.9% जरासीन का सफाया भी।
हर मील पे सिंगल डील, ये तो ट्रबल है।
अब क्या ट्रबल है? फूड पैंडा पे सब डबल है।
फूड पैंडा डबल डील, घर का खाना मंगवाओ या रेस्टोरेंट से खाओ। अभी ऐप डाउनलोड करो और डबल डील पाओ।
20% off on Jazz Weekly Super Plus.
Shots like that would say, hey, I can play. I got shots too. Great start for Charita Srilanka.
Yeah, Captain, you promoted me up the order. Here you go. You were right. I've got the confidence. I've got the ability. to deal the pressure in the finals.
50 for 2, 51 for 2 has been the best power play score for the Jaffna Stallions. My 11 champion shot to start proceedings for Srilanka.
Playing a miss, and what was a very good over, our wicket and 6 runs, 48 for 1.
इसीलिए तो बचाए थे पैसे।
इसीलिए तो हम कहते हैं मोल सुप्रीम अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंट स्टील बार। घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज होता है।
मशीन एक्सपर्ट निकाले सख्त दाग को जरा से सिर्फ एक धुलाई में। नए एरियल में है पावरफुल एंटी बैक फॉर्मूला जो करे 99.9% जरासीम का सफाया भी। बातें अब जल्दी लंबी बैटरी से सब खुश। रेडमी होता तो ये ना होता। रेडमी 9C शाओमी। बल्ले बल्ले दाल मोड में है मिर्ची नींबू चटखारी दाल मोड और गररारी से बल्ले बल्ले दाल मोड। बल्ले बल्ले
Hello Fresher, now new and fresher.
Nicely bowled, back into the attack now. Tushara, as soon as the wicket falls, he's back into the attack, which gives him a little bit of a breather because he got some tap in his first over.
Potentially a good move. A wicket brings another one, and that's what Gol Gladiators captain is hoping for. Another wicket. Here, he should be able to control things, which were getting out of hand.
Locked in. Will this be taken? Oh, very nearly another good one. Good work by the captain.
But he's hurt himself.
Yeah, that's Bhanuka Rajapaksa. He's in some pain. He's just holding on to his side. Let's hope it's nothing serious. But he made a massive effort again.
Yeah, that's big trouble for the captain. He is rolling around. He's in quite a bit of pain right now. So this is the first effort. Bounced out of the hard hands. Then the dive. And that's where the problem happened when he fell. There's the grab of that side. This is not going to be good news, I'm afraid. That's the last thing they want to do, is lose their skipper in this situation. Such a crucial game.
Well, one has to say Gol Gladiators are committed. They're up for the finals. A great effort from the captain. Yes, he dropped the catch, but he had the presence of mind to save 2 runs for his side.
10 out of 10 for the effort for Bhanuka Rajapaksa. Well, we've seen some outstanding. That was an outstanding effort, but take a look at the catch. The 50 is up on the board. This is the catch.